You may enjoy a good steak from time to time, but do you know what part of the animal it came from? James Cooper from the Kansas State Research and Extension Office is with us this morning to explain why it's important to learn the different cuts of meat. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
So tell me a little bit about why it is important to be familiar with different cuts of meat.
For the most part, you kind of need to know, so that way you need to know what to do with it, because there's all different ways of cooking our meat. And so there's all kinds of meat cuts that come from the cattle, the pig, all the animals. And so knowing what you've got and knowing how to cook it is going to be an important part of anything. And so our program that we have coming up on April the 12th, it talks about how to do all those things, how to know the cuts that you're getting, also the quality of the cuts, because there's a huge range of quality when it comes to the cuts of our meat. And so, to kind of talk about this, I was going to do like a little quiz first, all right?
Yeah,
we're going to see if you can identify what cuts of meat that we have here.
Okay, awesome.
We talk about it.
Of course.
So, which one do you think is the chuck roast?
The chuck roast. Honestly, not completely sure. I'm going to go with this one.
Yeah, very good.
Okay.
That's the chuck roast.
Awesome.
How about the T-bone?
I'm going to go with this one.
Yeah, all right. You got the T-bone right there.
That one's easy.
Arm roast.
Arm roast, is it this one right here in the middle?
No.
No. Is it this one right here? Or this one?
Yeah, there you go.
Third time's the charm.
And we got ribeye.
Ribeye, I believe is this one.
Nice steak cut. You can see all the marbling
Of
in
course,
there.
yes. And
Top
then
sirloin and brisket.
I believe this is the top sirloin.
Yep.
And then the brisket is this one here in the
That's
middle.
right. When you get one of those giant steaks from a steakhouse, right? You got there.
Right.
And now, as you can see on our chart here, the different areas of the cow it came from. You got, the roast here, the brisket down there, the round, like a round steak that they kind of hammer out, and sometimes your roast come from there. But right there, the tenderloin, that's where all your good steak cuts come from and all the good stuff. And so, top sirloin, the sirloin out of there, and that's kind of the part that they cut around as they're getting those nice good steaks.
Wow.
And so you could see, when we're talking about all these cuts, there's a lot of cow, right? I mean, you're processing cow, you get 500-600 pounds of meat right there, and all of it's very different. All of it doesn't all get processed into hamburger. So, braising the steaks, it'll be on April the 7th, and it'll be at the Girard Extension office there.
And what time will this be?
Yes, this will be kind of an all-day event. So it'll be like 8:30 to about 2:30 or so, and so April the 12th at the Crawford County Extension office, and we would really appreciate if people want to come and check out meat and see how to cook it. We're gonna have a grilling contest. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for teaching me about this today. We will come back with Chris with a full look at your forecast. Thank you.